And we back.
You're
Once again, people, was good.
what's good? What's good?
So as we said before, we're gonna go ahead and start with I'm sorry, I can't get it out. How the MLB has handled this pandemic. We just talked bad about the NFL for a little bit.
Yeah, but the NFL ain't got nothing on the MLB
They got
right
nothing.
now.
If this is a competition for the worst, MLB, you take the cake.
You got the whole cake.
Take it away, man.
Look, man, how do you do this? You started off with the players and the owners not agreeing on the terms of how y'all was gonna play. Y'all finally got around to that to agree to something.
Yeah.
With that, y'all try to get the ball rolling, and then, like I said earlier, Florida, Miami Marlins in particular, y'all. How many do they have now?
It was 20 players and staff.
20 players and staff. It's like 30,
geez.
60 y'all out there that's just sick and just giving it to other people. Y'all are handling. The MLB has not handled this situation the best way possible at all.
Not at all.
And now it's gotten to the point where we're questioning if this season is going to finish because the Marlins have had to stop having games due to the fact they have so many people with COVID-19.
Yeah.
It's gotten to the point where it's like, I don't think we're going to finish. I don't think they're going to finish their season. Like, it's very jarring when you see one team that's 4-8 and the other one is 3-1 due to the fact that they haven't played because they have 20 players and staff with COVID-19.
Yeah.
And it's causing I don't even know the word. Like, it's very terrifying for the other players to come to Miami and to these other places that the players have already played.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who is contracted what. So it's very crazy. MLB is not starting off the best, and I don't even know if they'll make it to the finish line.
Nah, I actually read an article from Forbes that pretty much said it's a good chance that only about 2/3 of the season will actually end up being completed. But aside from that, also the Cardinals had 13 players and staff test positive, and they also just had to push back their series against the Cubs. On Friday they had to push that back.
Right.
So, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they had to push back their season. But going to another pro sport, we're going to go back to basketball. And I want to talk to you about a player that you and I are both a fan of.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In the WNBA.
Yes, sir.
And that is Sabrina Ionescu. The whole world kind of fell in love with her after the death of Kobe Bryant. And
rest in peace.
Rest in peace. And, she was close to him as well as Gigi. And she's really just showed up and showed out and been on the biggest stage and is a very good basketball player.
Yeah.
But talk about what just happened to her and whatever you got to say about it.
Yeah, man. She looked like she was just getting into her groove. She didn't start out that well in her first game. She came into the second game, did good. And coming down the court, she looked like she just tweaked her ankle, man. It was a pretty bad ankle sprain. If you saw the video, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And it came to question if she was going to come back and play for the rest of the season or not. I hope she comes back. I hope she gets healthy. I hope that ankle does not put her on the bench for the rest of the season, because I wanted to see her play. I want to see her go and do great things for the WNBA and make a name for herself and possibly bring up that Rookie of the Year and MVP at the same time. Yeah. I feel like she got the talent to do it.
She got it.
Yeah,
same thing. We saw her at Oregon, and at Oregon she even put up like 30 on the Team USA team. So we know she got the talent.
Right.
So hopefully we get to see her back on the floor soon.
Yeah, man. So get well, Sabrina, man. We both hoping for the best, man.
Sure.
But like you brought up Oregon, University, man, and this sort of leads me into the next topic of the NCAA football. They are also sort of struggling trying to get this whole thing going with COVID-19 situation, man. We've seen a few teams. One team in particular, UConn, has decided that they're going to cancel their whole football season. We've also seen a lot of the big conferences, the Big Ten, SEC, ACC, have decided to do the 10-game conference, 10-game in-game conference style instead for the schedule this season. And I just want to get your thoughts. Like, do you think this is going to become a new normal? How do you think this is going to affect the college football playoffs and things like that? Like, these are all questions that I had as soon as I heard it.
Yeah, My biggest question is what you said about how is this going to affect the college football playoffs,
Yeah.
but the overall idea of the conference only schedule, I am actually a fan of. I think that that's a great way to prevent some of these cupcake games that we see every single year that none of the fans really ever want to see. So I think that it could work well. Now, what I think needs to happen in order for some more continuity is the NCAA really needs like a commissioner that can put out an ultimatum for all conferences and say, you get, however many in-conference games, you get one tough out-of-conference game and one cupcake per year. And I think that helps, with organization for the college football playoffs.
Yeah, it does.
This year, I think it'll probably be the same old. We see the Big 12, the Big 10, SEC, and the ACC champions get into the playoffs, and they'll battle it out. But who knows? This year has a lot of confusion, but I do like the idea of conference-only games. Could you imagine if we got Alabama, Georgia every year? Alabama, Florida every year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
those tough matchups. LSU, Florida. Those games every year instead of having to wait, until the SEC championship, and they might not even meet for a couple years. I think that would be fun for the fans to watch.
It most definitely would, man. I'm with you on that. I completely agree with the situation. I hope that everything sort of works out, and you sort of just came at the NCAA a little bit.
They're a mess.
You said like get them a competent. Yeah,
they need They have incompetent leadership.
You coming pretty hard for them, man. Is everything all right?
You know what? Everything's not all right.
Okay.
And that's gonna lead me into our last segment of the day, and it's what we call our technical foul. Our technical foul is we find something in the sports world that we found interesting that week, and we call a technical foul on pretty much whoever the cause of it is.
Right.
So this week, my technical foul is on the TCU football head coach.
Oh, so it is NCAA related. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Talk to
him. Come on, man. You gotta be smarter than that. I mean, he's been accused of, saying the N-word with the hard R in the locker room by a player. I think his name is Dylan Jordan, linebacker for TCU. And, a lot of people were trying to say, well, he didn't call him the N-word. Nobody cares.
Right.
That's not acceptable, especially with everything going on. Like, wake up, realize your surroundings, your situation. Be smarter about what you do, especially when you're in a leadership position. You're set to lead, and in college football's case, a lot of black men onto that field. So to say that and be that ignorant in that moment, to even allow that word to come out of his mouth, it's just not smart, and it's not good leadership. I'm interested to see if TCU is going to take action against the coach, or what they're going to do to him. But for now, all I can do is call this technical foul on the TCU head coach. That's at you, man. What's your technical foul, guys?
All right, man. So look, a technical foul is it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Okay, let me explain before I give it to you. I'm not going to just throw it out. So we heard earlier this week that Seahawks head coach Pete Carroll has decided that if it was possible, that he would pick up Antonio Brown.
Hollywood.
Antonio Brown, who is now, been retired 2 times now. He's retired twice. 2 times he said, I'm out of here and I'm done with this. And I just don't understand. Pete Carroll, look, you got Russell Wilson, and you talking about going to get Antonio Brown when Russell Wilson has Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf on his side. Those are 2 competent wide receivers that he can use. But you know what he doesn't have? A good offensive line.
I thought you was mad at AB.
No, I'm not mad at AB. I'm mad at Pete Carroll. Why are you going to get another wide receiver when you got 2 competent receivers and no offensive line? You're going to get Russell Wilson hurt trying to throw to AB when you got Aaron Donald coming for him 90 miles per hour.
He can run.
Give him a line. You just went and gave 2 first-round picks to get Jamal Adams. Get him a line. Oh my God. It's the most annoying thing. So I just wanted to get that off my chest. Pete Carroll, you teed up because I want you to get Russell Wilson on the line. That's all I ask.
Man. Anyway. Well, those were our technical fouls, and that's going to conclude the show for this week. Thank you to you guys for sticking through it with us.
Yes, sir. It's been a long, long journey. It took us a minute.
Took us a good minute, man. So make sure you guys look in the description and follow our social media for updates and more content.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget to subscribe. Like, subscribe, comment, do your thing. Blow this up, man. You know.
Oh, wait.
Tell people about us.
Wait.
Whoa, what's up?
You forgot to tell them the most important part.
What is that?
Hit that bell.
Oh, yes, sir. Ding, ding.
You gotta hit that bell. You know you want to know when we coming back. Hit the bell. You want to see our face again? I know.
Especially my face.
Anyway. Also, go and check out our social media, man. The links are down below. We got an Instagram.
Yep.
That we are constantly posting on and going to post more on. We got a Twitter. Mm-hmm. And we also got a TikTok. Go check out the TikTok. We want some views on there, man. We doing things different. But that's all that I had to say.
That's all I got too. So this is Teed Up for the first time.
Hey, man.
Signing off.
Woo!
Peace out, y'all.